You're listening to WAYO LP Rochester. That's WAYO 104.3 FM and WAYOFM.org. My name is Max Kelley, Station Manager here at WAYO, and I am so excited to have Overhand Sam and Bad Weapon in the studio today. Say hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hi,
guys.
guys.
Oh, very good. Very good job. Yeah, so excited to have you. We've been trying to make this happen for a while, and I'm glad that the day is finally here. So do you guys want to kick it off with a song?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. You're listening to Overhand Sam and Bad Weapon here on Live at WAYO.
Yeah.
Wow. We can definitely hear you. Overhand Sam and Bad Weapon here on Live at WAYO. What an introduction to the hour. Thank you so much for that, Sam and crew.
Oh,
And thanks for being here.
This is. I've been looking forward to this for years. The first time I walked in here, I said, I can't wait to play in that room. And then we did. We Anamon.
Oh yeah,
did
that's
something
right.
in here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, when would that have been? Like 2018?
2017.
Yeah.
And I want to say that, okay, before we get too far,
Yeah.
you're listening to WAYO 104.3 FM, wayofm.org. You can also be watching WAYO. You can be watching the radio. If you go to wayofm.org, click the watch button, you can see my face and all of these faces in the studio. They're all faces for radio. No. But yeah, you can tune in that way, and you can also interact if you have any questions for the band. Text them in 585-203-WAYO. That's 585-203-9296. And let's put some names to the voices and faces. We'll go around the room. Sam Snyder, you want to start?
Hi, I'm Sam Snyder. I'm sitting right here.
I'm Benton Sillick. I'm sitting over there.
I'm Alex Northrup. I'm standing here and there.
I'm Sam Hirsch. I'm sitting right in the middle of the room.
I'm Dennis Mariano, and I'm sitting in the corner because I've been bad.
And hopefully all of you radio listeners now have good spatial awareness of who is here.
Just imagine.
But we forgot. What do each of you play? Let's do it again.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm Sam Snyder. I'm over here, and I'm playing multiple guitars.
I'm Benton Sillick. I'm over there, and I'm playing the bass guitar.
I'm Alex Northrup. I'm still here and I'm playing the rhythm guitar.
I'm Sam Hirsch. I play multiple synthesizers.
Dennis Mariano playing multiple drums and cymbals.
There's a lot of multiplicity happening.
We do a lot of things in this band, you know.
Yeah, definitely. And Sam Snyder, it looks like you're playing like a bunch of guitars almost at once with that double neck shenanigan.
This is a
shenanigan is my word of the week.
That's
I
the
think.
model.
That's the Dan Electro shenanigans.
This
Yeah.
is the signature Dan Electro shenaniganery.
The Danigan.
Yeah, this is it's a double neck. The bottom neck is a sitar guitar conversion, and then the top neck is just a 12-string.
Oh
fun.
wow. Mm-hmm. That's even crazier than I thought it would be.
Yeah,
I guess at first.
That's what you get when you're insane like me, and you just think about these things, and you're like, I could do that.
What's involved in a sitar guitar conversion?
It's a whole lot. You got to get under the hood.
Get under the hood.
Yeah, you got to kind of
You gotta
mentally
get
prepare
the
yourself.
buzz and put the buzz in it.
You got to put some buzz in it.
Does
Show
it
'em the
take
buzz.
different blinker fluid than a normal?
Yeah, you know, it's got like a different blinker.
Listen, don't throw words around like shenanigan if you're not ready to get into some shenanigans.
Shenanigans. Yeah,
That's right.
yeah, it's cool. It's fun.
Cool. All right. Well, let's get into some more shenanigans in the form of songs. Does that sound good?
I love that.
What's
we
up?
love songs.
What's up? What's up next?
Alex made the set list, and he put a nice old song on it. The music video for this song is on YouTube, where I get chased by a puppet, and it's called These Days.
Awesome. You're listening to Overhand Sam and Bad Weapon here on Live at WAYO. Overhand Sam and Bad Weapon with These Days here on Live at WAYO 104.3 FM and WAYOFM.org. Amazing. Sounding amazing, guys.
Aww.
Thank you again for being here. And I don't know, I just wanted to go back to the beginning of the set for a second, with staring at the... What's the full name of that song?
Well, it's funny because it's called Sometimes Staring at the Sun. Then we have another song called Sometimes Staring at the Moon. But when I was making the record, I didn't know how to spell staring. And it comes up as starring. Because both words are real. And I just didn't really think anything of it. So sometimes, a lot of people will say sometimes starring. And they thought I wasn't that smart. I was actually pretty dumb with that.
Well, listen, we'll consider.
I'm not trying to shoot myself down.
Decision.
Yeah. It inadvertently was an artistic decision.
Yeah.
But sometimes staring at the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The spelling police are coming for you.
Yeah. I'm arrested.
S-U-N or S-O-N?
And I've done that a couple times too. There's a couple suns in here.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I've been following your music for a long time, right? And so, seeing that title, I'm like, oh yeah, that song. I'm really bad at remembering names of songs and connecting that with the sounds of it, right? So
sure.
You guys started playing, and I love how I feel like every time I see you guys play, there's a slightly different beginning intro jam that you sort of start with, and then out of the mist, right, comes this really familiar melody, right, that is oh yeah, that one.
I think we like that too, which is
it keeps it really interesting.
Yeah, it definitely makes it fresh. Benton, who can talk more about this, makes the set lists.
Oh yeah,
except for today.
But then I saw you write out the set list, so this is kind of confusing.
Well, because it was the text message from...
It was your set list, and then I just got rid of some stuff.
Alex cut the fat.
Yeah.
Well, everybody usually gives their opinions about the songs where they're like, I don't really want to play that one. We've been playing that one a lot, or hey, can we work this one in? And then the secret is that I ignore all of it. And I just come up with a better idea.
He's really good at it, and I'm really thankful because it's one of the things that I definitely overlook, and I don't think too much about it.
Well, it was one of my favorite things. We played in a band together, Dennis, Sam, and I, called Thunderbody, and something that we would do a lot was go from one song, splicing songs together. So we'd have big medleys in the middle of sets to keep the energy up, and that's something that I really enjoyed doing. And I think I just kind of took that into this band and thought of the creative ways we could go from song to song to song.
Right. And then on the record, I took that a step further too, because I liked the idea so much of you put on a side and then it basically just plays through, and you don't even necessarily have to think about what song it is.
Yeah.
But
and then here I ruined that by just cutting it up and talking in the middle.
No, well, we didn't want to say anything, but here we are. It's awkward.
No,
we're not on record. We're live.
Right.
Yes, this is all live.
At WAYO. That's a good point. Yeah. Very cool. There was something else I was going to ask you. Well, so you mentioned Thunderbody, right? I mean, I don't know. I do want to talk a little bit about how this group sort of came to be and maybe how it's changed over the years. But maybe we should hear another song first.
Yeah. Sure. Why don't we'll mull that over?
Yeah.
On this next song, which ironically shares the title of a Thunderbody song too, but we're doing the Bad Weapon version of it. Shout out to Matt O'Brien.
Love you.
Overhand Sam and Bad Weapon here on Live at WAYO. That was Dust.
Sure was.
Sure was.
Sure was.
And again, you know, like out of the sort of like the build up, the jam in the middle of the song, and it getting like heavy, and then just again like out of the noise, out of the dust comes that Y refrain, right, and brings it all back, and that like familiar, comfortable melody, and I just love that.
I definitely feel like I'm playing The Mist.
Yeah.
On that
Oh, yeah.
song.
You're contributing to the
More than
mist
anything.
for sure.
He's the mister.
Mister.
Hi, it's Mr. Sam.
Mr. Sam.
Mr. Sam here to miss you.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I missed you, Sam. Man, Sam, when you're not here, I miss you.
I miss you, Sam.
Yeah.
Oh.
No.
This is a two Sam band.
It's a 2 Sam band.
Like Toucan Sam.
Benton and Dennis share a birthday. It just happened.
Sam's can.
I haven't done anything for him yet. I still owe Dennis a 50th
Oh, right. It
birthday
just
gift.
happened recently, right, guys?
Yeah.
Happy belated to both of you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
91.
91.
92.
92.
Wow.
No,
No, 91. It's
It's
91. Don't get ahead of yourself.
So I want to jump back to what I was talking about earlier. Sort of so Dust. Dust is sort of an older track, right, off
Right.
of Longer Legs, and that sort of is part of like a progression, if you will, of albums. I would say, right, in name, right.
There's Long Legs,
Long
which
Legs.
many people have not heard.
LP1.
But that's how Benton and I kind of met on the Long Legs thing.
Yeah.
And then there's Longer Legs that was after that.
Yeah.
And then maybe that's when really like Dennis kind of came into the fold again. Because we're going this way in this conversation, I think, where it all makes sense, chronologically speaking. If I may, I'll keep talking.
Keep it
Yeah,
up.
yeah, because I
Keep
was
it
gonna
up.
say, like, I feel like I got a CDR copy of Long Legs from you, maybe.
Right.
And at that point, like,
That's how desperate Sam was.
Yeah.
Burning CDs and giving
Yeah.
them.
For real.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean,
All been there.
please.
well, and I like, because you know, you had been playing in Josh Netsky band, then which
Yeah.
sort of became Maybird, right?
Right.
And what else? Thunderbody.
Thunderbody.
And-
My Plastic Son was another one.
Right, and I'd never heard something in which you sang, and so hearing Long Legs for the first time was like, whoa, Sam can sing. Like, it's really cool.
I kind of can sing on that record.
Yeah.
There's I always sang, but I just never sang only. You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
And so because of that and playing guitar, I was like, oh, I can just play guitar, and I still like just playing guitar, but now I'm kind of at the point where I really like crafting songs and things like that. And the Long Legs album was actually predated by a demo thing that I made in my old roommate's empty room when he moved out. I used his room as a recording studio for a little bit. Yeah, pretty weird. Yeah, sorry, that was a little confusing. But so that came out first. Then I was like on this kick of just like writing and trying to do these things. And Benton had just moved to town. I was playing in Thunderbody at the same time, and Benton was working at Hearts.
I made Matt O'Brien a bunch of sandwiches. Told him I played trumpet. He was about to add a horn section to Thunderbody after a hiatus, and that's how I met Sam. And I was like, "Oh, you have a band? I play the bass." And then I
play the bass too. I don't just play trumpet.
yeah.
And then we were hanging out all the time.
And then I learned all the songs and sent him audio files of me playing along to all the songs. And I was like, "Can I just be in your band, please?"
It was the sweetest thing anyone's ever done for me. And Benton was killing it. And then we went through like a kind of a myriad of drummer situations between some of the best drummers in Rochester. Joe Parker,
it was the Bam
Parker.
Bam
Matt
Band
Rammerman.
the first
Yeah.
time I saw it
the Bam Bam Band.
with Matt.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
The Bam Bam Band.
Yeah. We did like, it was just like a changing name almost every
We did
gig.
double drums.
We did double drums, and then I think like in the sheer like idiot strength, of like what was happening with it just being like, oh, this is really loud and like really crazy. And then everybody's schedules were really busy. I think I don't even know how you got, like, when did you join? The Yards?
Yeah, Yards, that Yards show.
We played with Nowhere. Yeah, at the Yards.
Riczi, who's mixing today, Riczi and I think, were at that Nowhere show at the Yards, that was awesome.
That was a crazy show.
I wish they would come back.
I know.
Someday, maybe.
They should come back.
Yeah.
We should play with them.
Yeah, they're sweet. I mean, there's just a bajillion things to go off on tangents about. But yeah, I don't really remember.
You know, I think Eric played keys on that too.
Eric Harvey played keys, and it was crazy. And Eric played keys on a couple of gigs too. And then, without going down like
we rocked it as a 3-piece for a while though.
For a long time.
For a minute, yeah.
Yeah, it was just the three of us. Which, then Samuel, as he's known, Woodson, my Woody boy, my sweet spicy baby, Sammy.
Don't provoke me.
He started. Well, what did you start? Like I gave you. Then I gave you a job, and then I gave you another job. No, so I manage a music store, Bernunzio Uptown Music here in Rochester, and we needed to hire somebody, and Sammy applied, and I was like, oh. And then now we're seeing each other at work all the time, and then next thing I know,
It was Halloween.
yeah, right.
Lux.
You dressed up as Trout Mask Replica.
Yeah, the cover of Trout Mask Replica, and we taped the recorder to the skeleton's foot
We recorded
Over
the
the
whole
bands.
thing by way of Skeleton Foot.
with we played a double set.
Through
was,
Sammy right in the Ring of Fire. It was like 30 tunes,
Yeah, there was
Yep.
a lot. Yeah.
like a huge Halloween
And
double bill.
And
Alex
that
was
wasn't
joining
the
us.
Bad Weapon release show.
I don't know.
I don't.
I thought
That was
that
the
was where
first-
he came on board.
No, it was Halloween.
It's right around the same time.
We were
Yeah.
playing with Beef
It's kind of a
Gordon
blur.
and the Suspicious Drifters
Oh, that's right.
Right.
already.
You and I were.
Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
then Alex.
And then covered on keys.
Alex was playing percussion and joining us for gigs here and there, and then kind of just learned all of our songs, and then recently has been doing straight rhythm guitar stuff, so Sam doesn't have to think too much.
I was gonna say, I feel like this is the first time that I've seen Alex doing guitar. I think for Overhand Sam and Bad
Alex is
Weapon.
welcome to play guitar, percussion, keyboards,
Harpsichord.
harpsichord, like
Yeah.
whatever instrument he
Could've
feels like
brought that.
bringing.
Yeah.
He kind of just shows up, and then I just trust him
Brought
that
the
he's going to make it good.
Yeah.
And that's really the philosophy here.
Yeah.
It's been like nobody's. I don't know. Does anybody in this band feel like they overwork? Are they overworked?
No.
See,
See,
that's
I
the-
learned all the
you know.
songs when I was just playing the tambourine. I was like, okay, that's the chord. Okay.
yeah.
My
And
leader-
Alex has his own
got
band.
So I
Tuned
just
to
rehearsed in my
tambourines.
head.
Alex has his own band that
this
has
tambourine is
more
flat.
complicated songs than this. So this is
Yes,
you know,
which did a live at WAYO session.
It
Yes,
sure
we
did.
did.
Yep.
Good to be
And,
back. I
who
love
else?
playing in
I'm
this
trying to think.
room.
Who else? I guess Dennis and Benton maybe are the only two who hadn't done a live at WAYO session. Well,
I didn't
under
thought
the
about it.
unofficial
Actually,
branding,
I
but-
have played. Oh yeah, the branding. But I was here with Crush the Hunter like back in the day.
Oh,
Back,
right.
like it was like that comedy show or something.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
right.
Yes.
That was fun.
Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate the whole history because it's cool to see how
Yes.
it's changed and evolved over the years. And I'm so happy that I don't know. You guys sound better and better each time.
Well,
so.
it's wild though because Maxie and I have known each other for I was trying to figure this out, but it is like 20 years
Yeah,
now,
and-
which is crazy. And so you were one of the people that I was like, Max, listen to my CDR.
And I was like,
I just
13,
learned it
so
this
I was
morning.
like, sure, you know.
You're still doing that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think
Fresh
my
out of
first
the burner.
Bug Jar show was seeing like Josh Netsky band at Bug Jar or whatever back when I was in like middle school or high school. Or
So I'm a
something.
formative human.
That's right.
To your life.
Yep.
You're welcome. Just kidding. No, I'm honored that we're here, and this is so fun, and I love this radio station, and radio and playing live at the same time is great.
Yeah, that's super
So
special.
convenient.
So we've got lots more music here. I guess let's get into that, and we'll keep it going.
Okay, I'm playing acoustic.
All right. What's up next? Green Eyes.
Green
looks
Eyes.
like.
Green eyes.
Let's hear it. Live at WAYO. Text in your questions, 585-203-9296, and watch at wayofm.org.
Why is he playing guitar wrong?
Green Eyes by Overhand Sam and Bad Weapon live in studio here on Live at WAYO. Let's see, we've got like 15 minutes left. I'm kind of inclined to just keep it going with the music so we can fit it all in. Does that sound good to you guys?
Great.
I think it makes sense.
Maybe we'll take a little break in between the guitar switch up there, right?
Yeah.
And yeah.
We'll check in then.
Cool. All right, what's up next?
This is Space Time Machine.
Wow. Overhand Sam and Bad Weapon here on Live at WAYO. We just have a few minutes left here. And I just want to remind everyone who tuned in, if you missed part of today's performance or want to see it again, we'll be posting it at WAYOFM.org on the Live at WAYO page. Thanks so much to Sam and the whole band for coming in, and had so much fun. Thank you again for being here.
We could do this for like
Hours.
4 hours.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like
Listen, when there's a holiday coming up and people are out of town, let's
when
line
nobody's
it up,
listening
right?
to radio,
When Kyle Brown isn't doing Up on the Roof next, maybe we'll do a 2-hour one. Speaking of which, stay tuned. 3 p.m. Kyle with Up on the Roof. And guys, you want to play us out with something? We can fade it out. If you're in a band, you want to be on Live at WAYO, email us, info@wayofm.org. Let's hear something.
If anybody happens to be listening now, we also are playing at the Lilac Festival as well. So
Yes,
plug
thank
that.
you,
May
Dennis.
16.
The
May
16th?
Yeah, 16th.
4 p.m.
4
Friday.
p.m.
Friday the 16th.
Awesome. And if people want to find out more about you, where can they do that?
There
The
is
internet.
overhandsam.com,
Okay.
which is rarely updated. It's very unannoying. We do have an email list, which is also equally as unannoying. And there's special promos that we run all the time for, all sorts of things. And it's
Free
a good time.
t-shirts,
Free popcorn.
Free popcorn, free t-shirts.
Free CDRs.
Burn CDs, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. All right. Well, thank you again for being here. You're listening to WAYO 104.3 FM, wayofm.org. Let's hear a couple minutes of something, and then Up on the Roof at 3.
When I was a young man, I lived the only way a young man can. And maybe that's why in the blink of an eye, nothing changes for me anymore. Strange, but it's not too absurd. Vequitas song is one you might not have heard. But it's such a shame with such a lovely name. Her man might be one to ignore. But perhaps with no one else here, sweet-tooth cries might be even more clear. The melody strain starts to break away. There's no darkness for me anymore. I could be